when nature throws a sandstorm at a $10,000 party in the desert. Even the most avant-garde festivals can't escape the raw power of the earth. Burning Man 2025, the eccentric Nevada-based gathering of tech billionaires, celebrities, and free-spirited artists, faced an unexpected showdown with Mother Nature last weekend. A brutal sandstorm, reportedly packing winds up to 70 kilometers per hour, turned the Black Rock Desert into a chaotic whirlwind, upending plans, damaging infrastructure, and leaving attendees scrambling for shelter. But here's where it gets controversial. Is this just a one-off disaster, or a sign that Burning Man's glittering, $10,000 a ticket experiment is losing its luster in an era of climate instability and cultural fatigue? Let's break it down. The storm struck during a critical phase of the festival, disrupting the carefully curated chaos that defines Burning Man. Participants, many of whom flew in from across the globe, were forced to abandon their campsites as wind gusts toppled tents and swallowed pathways in dust. The iconic Orgy Dome, a staple of the festival's hedonistic side, was among the structures flattened by the tempest. Nearby airports ground to a halt, and traffic gridlock stretched for hours as attendees fled to nearby towns. 4 people sustained injuries. A sobering reminder that even the most insulated events aren't immune to the risks of holding a $1 million party in a place where the ground literally shifts beneath your feet. This isn't the first time weather has wreaked havoc on Burning Man's vibe. In 2023, relentless rains transformed the desert into a muddy quagmire, earning comparisons to the infamous 1997 Glastonbury disaster. That year, attendees either embraced the chaos, camping in sludge with friends, or trudged miles to escape the mire. But this time feels different. Ticket sales for 2024 were already down sharply, and the 2025 edition, selling over 70,000 passes, now risks becoming a cautionary tale about hubris and hubris alone. With costs soaring and accessibility dwindling, the desert is no place for the faint of heart. Critics argue the festival has strayed too far from its countercultural roots, becoming a playground for the ultra-wealthy rather than a communal experiment in radical self-expression. And this is the part most people miss. The storm isn't just a setback, it's a mirror. Burning Man was born in 1986 as a small, egalitarian bonfire, evolving into a $100 million industry with VIP zones, celebrity cameos, and corporate sponsorships. Its core ethos of leaving no trace clashes with the environmental toll of flying 70,000 people to a remote desert. Can a festival that prides itself on rejecting materialism survive when its attendees spend thousands to opt out of consumerism? Or is this simply the natural end of an era where the very forces that made Burning Man iconic, its defiance of norms, its embrace of chaos, are now its greatest liabilities? The road ahead looks uncertain. If the 2025 edition falters, it could signal the end of an era for a festival that once symbolized the impossible. A temporary city built in the middle of nowhere, where art, music, and spirituality collided. But here's the kicker. Maybe that's exactly what the organizers need. A forced reset, a chance to rethink what Burning Man means in a world where climate disasters are no longer rare, and the line between utopia and escapism is blurring. The question is, will they take it? Or will this year's storm become the final chapter in a story that's outgrown its own legend? What do you think? Is Burning Man a relic of a bygone idealism, or can it adapt and thrive in a new age? Share your thoughts below.